Greetings, it's Iain from RTO. It's a Saturday afternoon, and I've got Richard, and we've got special guest this week, Mike. Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon. Hi, good afternoon, Mike.
Yes, busy day for Iain.
Yeah.
Because Nick's not with us because he's busy, but I'm meeting up with Nick later because we're going to see the Soap Girls. Anyway, that's for another day. So, yes. So we're going to do Roxy Music singles today on a tier ranking. And I've included a couple that wasn't charted in the UK bit, but you can't leave them off in my books. So we're going to go Mike first, Richard second, me third. So I'll bring up the chart. I think everyone can see that.
Yep.
That's all there. So it all began for them in 1972, of course, with a number 4 hit, Virginia Plain. And it came out in a reissue in 1977, apparently.
Oh, right. Yeah, I love this. And it's a record, it's a single that had a real impact on me. And I think with lots of other people, it was so different from everything else that we've been hearing at that time. And you just got the feeling that, this new band, Roxy Music, they were going to do something. They were going to be something big. And yeah, I love the abrupt ending. I just really think it's great, and you just get, you get the title and then it stops. And I just love that. And it's one of my favourite Roxy Music singles. So for me, it has to be top drawer.
Yeah, I completely agree. It's one of the top 50 singles ever, I think. As you say, it is so different. Nobody had ever really heard that sort of very warble whenever he's singing like Baby Jane's in Acapulco, we all flying down there. That's I've never heard that before, but it is so good. And Eno is brilliant on it with his wee twiddling the knobs and all the rest of it. I think, funny enough, it wasn't on the first album. It may have been on the American version, but I think it's far better produced than the first album. And I'm glad it's not on there because I think it sticks out a little bit like a sore thumb. I thought it was very underproduced, but an absolute top drawer single for me, without a doubt.
Yes, before I tell you mine, I do apologise. I think Rocky's very vocal today. I mean,
he's just agreeing with us. That's all he's doing. Yeah. He's going, yep.
He'll be yapping. He'll shut up eventually. Anyway, yeah, it's a top draw for me as well. It's. I remember seeing that as a 5-year-old on Top of the Pops, and I just like that guitar and that response between the guitar and the piano, and then the little bit of saxophone. It's just. It's just a great song. So, yeah, I think it deserves to be in top drawer. So there it goes, sitting proudly in top drawer. Okay, next up for them, another top 10 hit, but in 1973, Pajamarama.
Yeah, another non-album single. At least in the UK, it was non-album single. And again, I absolutely love this. And you mentioned, sax playing. I mean, that, for me, that runs through sort of Roxy Music, really. It's the wonderful saxophone. And, yeah, Pajamarama, absolutely brilliant. Not maybe quite as good as Virginia Plain, in my opinion, but still an excellent single, I'd say.
Yeah. Again, I agree with you. I think it's just short of Virginia Plain. But funny enough, I bought that single whenever I was 7 years old, so I had good taste as a 7-year-old. Unfortunately, my taste has just declined as the years have gone by. But I loved it. I love the feel of it. It's the sax is the highlight, but the verses really, it's just the sound of it. It just goes along nice and gently, then a big sax bit. It's a really good song, but just short of top drawer for me. So Pajamarama is excellent.
Well, I think it's top drawer, but I think it's when we really just saw what Brian Ferry was going to offer us for his career. There was that more. There was a little bit of that soulful was starting to creep in, even though it's thing. But I'm going to go with the flow, I think, and with everyone else. And I've got no problem putting it in excellent. So I will put it in excellent. Okay, the next single was not released in the UK at all. Got to 41 in Germany and number 24 in the Netherlands. But I couldn't leave it out because it's Do the Strand.
Yeah. And again, For Your Pleasure is my favourite Roxy Music album. And there aren't any UK singles off of it.
That's right.
No.
And Do the Strand, yeah. Absolutely fantastic. I'm surprised it didn't do better in the countries where it was released. I would have thought it would have made, I think it would have made top 10 if it'd been released in the UK as a single.
Yeah, it would have been. It's a top 10 song. It's amazing that how many people love that song, even though it was never ever released as a single. Even the single fans, they all know Do the Strand.
Yeah, you're right. And it's a song that really, for me, it kind of epitomises Brian Ferry's vocal style. It's that very much, sophisticated sort of lounge, sort of sound, But there's something a little bit sleazy about it as well. And the way he sings this song is absolutely, absolutely spot on. And I love Do the Strand, and it's got to be top draw.
Oh dear. I'm not keen on it. I never have been. I like the choruses. I just don't like the verses. I think it's almost too simple. And then it's sort of padded out with Brian Eno's bits and bobs. I'm glad it wasn't a single because I don't think it's good enough to be a single. I must say, by the way, I think Pajamarama really would have enhanced For Your Pleasure. And if they'd have cut the Bogus Man down by half and bunged it on, it would be a better album. But I can't go any more than good for Do the Strand. I know a lot of people love it, but it's never really got me. It's okay, but that's about it for me. Good. Sorry.
I'm definitely on the top draw with the Strand.
I'll go for it.
It just epitomises Roxy music.
Mm-hmm.
Hear it, even that first 2 bars, it's Roxy music before anyone sings.
Yeah, the keyboards in there.
Yeah,
brilliant, isn't it?
That's Roxy music. I mean, so with Richard saying good and us going top draw, I think we need. Are you happy if we put it in excellent?
I'll stick it in top drawer at the end, and I'll be happy enough with it. Because it's a 2-1, so the majority rules.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later, won't we?
Yes. Okay, our next single did get released in UK. Got to number 9 in 1973. Street Life.
Yeah. This is the only single from Stranded, is it?
Yes.
I think so. Yeah, and it's a great single. What I really like about this single, is that the music sort of it gives you the sort of the ambience of sort of a busy street.
Yes, exactly.
It sounds like it's it's recorded in a sort of urban environment, next to a busy road or whatever.
Exactly.
And they get that spot on, and it's a lovely song. And I would put it somewhere between top drawer and excellent. So I think I'll say excellent for the time being.
I'm the same, and I was just going to say it's the effects that they have on the record to make it sound as if you are in a busy street downtown New York or whatever. Okay, and I'm also excellent to top drawer. I'm going to go top drawer because I think it's brilliant. I really do. And the first time I heard that was on the compilation album 20 Smash Hits which I think is fantastic from 1974. So I don't remember it being in the charts, but I think it's an absolutely brilliant song. So I would be top drawer at the lower end of top drawer.
It's to me, it's borderline. Top drawer, excellent. But you're right. How a band creates that street environment. But when you've got the people like Brian Eno, he can create anything. If Brian said, "I want a street sort of sound," and you're probably going, "Okay." Twiddle a few knobs, and there we go. There's your street.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's a great song. One of my favourites. Ooh, where do we put this? Excellent.
Your call.
Yeah. I'm happy with either. You know, it's sort of it's in between. It's in between.
Yeah. Is it better than Pajamarama though?
I think so. Yeah, I don't know.
I would say so. Marginally, yeah.
Yeah. We'll never put it in there. Okay. Next, we move on to 1974, and a song that didn't get in the top 10 for them. Got to number 12, and it's All I Want Is You.
Right, so we're into country life now, aren't we?
Yes.
Not my favourite Roxy Music album. And
It is my favorite
song, yeah, this song is moving away from the sort of very sort of innovative sort of sound that they've had up to this point, and it's quite straightforward, you know, pop music. Really, it's a pop tune. It's not bad. It's not bad, but I just think it's you know, it's not good enough for them, if you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. So I would say it's good to average. Probably airing towards good, I would say.
Yeah, I agree. It's their most generic sort of rock song that they've done to this date. But although Country Life is my favourite Roxy Music album, I think there's songs on that album which would have done better as singles. I don't think All I Want Is You. I think it's probably the catchiest and it's glaringly the most obvious single. But we've known Roxy Music for, you know, Junior playing Pajamarama, something a little bit different. This one's bog standard, and it's okay. I put it in as good, just that's it.
Yeah, I haven't got much love for this song. It seemed to be a little bit safe. None of that edge to it. It was just, as I say, it was very plastic. Just doesn't do anything for me. I mean, I'd put it in average.
We've sort of got an average, a good, and an average too good.
Yeah, we're right in the middle, aren't we?
Yeah, I think for all purposes, I will put it in good. Even though, okay, I'll go with the majority on that one.
Yeah.
Okay, we got another single that didn't chart over here, and that's The Thrill of It All.
Yeah, what a strange choice for a single.
Yes, I agree.
I find this really, really odd. I mean, it runs for about 6 minutes, doesn't it?
In fairness, though, Mike, it was released as a single in certain territories, and it was cut down to just under 4 minutes.
Right, okay. But I don't care for this very much at all, I'm afraid. It kind of rambles on.
Yes,
and it doesn't really go anywhere for me. So, you know, again, it's good to average, or I should say average to good, because I think it's not as good as All I Want Is You, which isn't very good anyway. so yeah, average to good for this one.
I like the song, but I like it in the album setting. I think it's a decent opener, but it's certainly not a single. Even with it being edited, it's an average song for me as a single. As we said before, we're counting them singles, not just album tracks. So I'm going average for this one.
Yeah, it's a meandering song. Even the shortened version meanders. It it's like being on a roundabout trying to get off. No, it doesn't know when to stop, and yeah, it's got to be average from me as well.
I think one of the things I don't like about it, it's almost got that fist pumping, yo, that sort of thing, which puts me off a wee bit.
Yeah, I totally agree. So I think average is the place for that one. Okay, time to move on. 1975, big hit, number 2. Roxy Music back on form with Love is the Drug.
Yeah, absolutely. Back on form. Siren, great album.
Mm-hmm.
And Love is a Drug, a great single. And again, the song really lends itself to Brian Ferry's delivery.
Mm-hmm.
I can't really imagine anybody else singing it, really getting away with it. It was
Grace Jones did, and she does a very good version of it.
yeah, but I still, yeah. I just think it's, it's Brian Ferry. It's a Brian Ferry song, and I absolutely love it. Yeah, it's top drawer.
Okay, it's never been one of my favorites, although I do really like it. But I think it's been massively overplayed. Could go through the rest of my life without hearing it again. But I have to judge it on its merits, and I don't think it's top drawer, but I do think it's an excellent single. I really do. So I'm going to go for excellent for this one.
It's that opening, that dum dum dum.
Mm-hmm.
It sets the scene, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I love this song. I've got it on single.
Mm-hmm.
I picked it up for 50p because it's an excellent box, but I don't care. I just love the song, and it's top drawer for me.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I think it's better than Do the Strand.
It is better than Do the Strand, without doubt.
Top drawer, gents.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, I'd have it top drawer. I think we need to argue about exactly where it stands in top drawer at a later point. Yeah.
Yes. Well, I'll put it in a second at the moment. Okay. After the big hit, we have a not so big hit, only number 25. Both Ends Burning.
Yeah. What does the British public know? Eh? Number 25. What travesty! This is a fantastic song. I love it. I think it's better than Love is a Drug.
So do I.
It is one of my all-time favourite Roxy music tracks.
Mm-hmm.
I love the lyrics. The whole. He's telling a story. It's great stuff, and it's got to go in top drawer for me because it's just such a great song. Number 25. I mean, that is a real travesty, isn't it?
It is. I think it's great. I still don't think it's top drawer, but I do prefer to Love is the Drug. I also look at this song as the song that defined Japan's career because it sounds just like Japan, and a lot of songs they did sound just like Both Ends Burning. It also gives a little bit of a nod to what was going to come next with Roxy Music, with more of the sort of lounge lizardy sound, because it has got more of that sort of laid back way about it. But I would actually put it in excellent, but I would put it at the start of excellent and just short of top drawer for me.
Yeah, I've been in agreement with you, Richard. Why it didn't get in the top 10, it's just beyond me. When you think of some of the rubbish that did get in the top, was in the top 10 when this was out, it just...
Yeah, like Status Quo's Rain, for example.
One with a bit of rain. But yeah, it's a great song, and as you said, it was them changing their.
Yeah, there was a bit of a transformation there, I think, with that song.
But it's still an excellent song, and I'm going to put it in. I'm just going to put it in excellent for now. Well, at the end, we'll decide where it needs to go.
Okay.
If that's all right with you, Mike,
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
Okay. Very quiet for a few years, and then 1979 appeared. And Trash only got to number 40.
Yeah, I'm surprised it got to number 40, quite honestly. The title says it all. This is Trash. This is a sleazy little record from Brian Ferry. They really did themselves a disservice with this one, I think. It's sleazy, it's horrible, it's nasty, and it's poor. That's all I can say.
100%. And for that to be the lead off of the new album after 3 years or 4 years is ridiculous. I think it's poor as well. As you say, the title says it all. It is trash. It's rubbish. And the worst thing of it was Frida from ABBA was on Top of the Pops introducing it to Poor Girl. So she was. But no, I do like the cover of the sleeve, though, I have to admit. But I think the song is garbage. And it never gets...
You know what? Come. They did amend themselves, didn't they, after this one? But yeah, this is poor.
I will say though that the sound of the song, they tried it again and improved it, and we'll come to that because I think there's a Trash Part 2. Well, there's a song called Trash Part 2, but the second attempt at Trash on a different song, I think they're very, very similar, but a much improved song. We'll come to that.
Yeah, so I think it is going to go in poor.
Yeah.
There's only one place for it. Okay, luckily they came back strong with a number 2 in 79, and that's Dance Away.
Yeah. Another song off of Manifesto, and the complete opposite to the previous single, isn't it? This is lovely. They proved that after 4 years, they really did still have it. And Dance Away is an absolutely lovely. It's a pop song, really, isn't it? But it's very, very nice. It's of its time. It's we're going into that sort of 80s period now, aren't we? This is 79, and it kind of, for me, it epitomises that sort of time, really. And I think it's lovely, and I think I'd put it in excellent.
Yeah, I'm the same as well. It's a slight remix, which is better than the LP version. The LP version is like a few little bits and bobs, but excellent as well. Always loved the sound of the cigarette being lit at the start. Always thought that was a really cool effect, but this is a completely different Roxy music to what came before, really. There's complete polar opposites, really. Now, you may say I prefer early, I may prefer late. I actually veer towards this late Roxy music than I do the early. For some reason, I don't, even though my favourite Roxy music album is Country Life. But yeah, I give it excellent as well. I think it's really, really good, and it's a beautiful track, and just fell short of number 1.
Yeah, one of the best songs in 1979 for the poppy sort of sound. Lovely vocals from Brian. Well produced as well. It's just a solid track all round, and yeah, it's definitely excellent. And I'll just put it in there, and then we can sort out the order later. Okay, coming up, they come up with another top 10 hit with Angel Eyes got to number 4.
Yeah, I think Angel Eyes was punching above its weight then. They get into number 4. It's okay, but I just find it all a little bit corny. It's a little bit lazy. It sounds like so much other sort of pop music. I don't think it really has much, to make it stand out as a great song. As I say, it's okay, but it's not great. So I would say good.
I tend to disagree with you. I actually prefer Angel Eyes now to Dance Away. Now, I used to prefer the album version of Angel Eyes, which is a full-blown rock song, guitar-based rock song. They more or less stripped all instruments and put like a disco backing to it. for the single, and I just think it works so well. I really do, and I love the vocals of it. There's some vocals that are very, very high in it as well. That I don't know if they worked on them, with a synthesizer or whatever. But Angel Eyes to me is excellent. It really is, and I do now prefer that single version to the rock version on the Manifesto album.
I prefer the album version.
I know you would because you're a rock man.
Yeah, this is answering to the record company. This is people telling him, you've got to do this, you've got to do that. Okay, it got number 4, but why mend something that wasn't broke?
Yeah, well, I don't know if the rock version was done as well on the charts.
No, but I just think it's a better tune. They've turned it into this insipid disco-y type thing. So it only goes in good for me.
Okay.
I think do you think that's a fair one to put it in good?
Yeah, no, go for it. I'm happy.
Yeah. That's how I ranked it. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. New decade. They start the decade with a number 5 in 1980. Over You.
Yeah, the first single of Flesh and Blood, wasn't it? It's fine. I haven't really got a lot to say about this one, and I find it's a little bit forgettable. I think it's not a standout track on the album. I think, and there are so much better singles which we'll obviously come to. But it just doesn't register with me. So I think I've got to put it in good.
Mm-hmm. This is the one I think is this is similar structure to Trash. This is the one I think they've improved on Trash. It's that type of new wavy type song. I think it's excellent. I really do. I would put it the lower part of excellent, but it's where Trash opened was the first release of Manifesto. This was the first release of Flesh and Blood, and it's by far the superior tune. So I'm going to go lower part of excellent for me. Over You.
I can only put it in good because I think there were better singles that came off this album. Okay. This one's good, but I prefer others. So I can only put it in good.
That's fine.
Yes, I can't put it any higher. Okay, staying in the same year, and another number 5. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I love it. Only number 5. Should have been a number 1.
It should have been.
It's one of the one of the great singles of the 80s. I think. I absolutely love this. The whole premise of it. He's in his car and he's listening to the radio and he's thinking about the woman that he doesn't have anymore, and it's lovely. It's lovely. Yeah. I've got to say this is top drawer for me.
Okay. This is the worst song of the worst single from that album. I think it's too long. It improves though as it goes on, but this is just an ordinary bog standard ballad for me. It's good. That's it. I can't even put it in excellent. It is my least favorite off the album, but in saying that, it's one of those songs. If I have the greatest hit song and it comes on, if I can be bothered, I'll skip it. If I can't be bothered, I'll just let it play on. So to me, it's good. It's not even excellent. Sorry.
Yeah, I know, Richard. It covers, the lyrics cover the sort of some tired old ground that pop songs cover. But I'll forgive it that. I think it's lovely.
Oh, that's fair enough. Like some songs that I love, nobody can stand. So yeah, no, that's grand. It's a good song, but it's the 3 singles.
Yeah, I like the lyrics. I think they're not wishy-washy. They're not give me a bucket lyrics. They're meaningful lyrics. And Brian delivers it in his fantastic vocals. I think it's excellent. Not top drawer, but top somewhere in excellent.
What did you, Richard?
Did you have it? You had it in, where did you have it, Richard?
I have it in good, so we've averaged it out for excellent, which I'm happy enough.
Excellent has got to be there, doesn't it? Yeah.
I'll just put it there for now. Okay, another hit in 1980. Only got to number 12, and it's Same Old Scene.
Yeah, another great track from this album. Again, I love it. I think it's, I think it's Brian Ferry at his best vocally. It's a lovely song, and Same Old Scene is excellent. Excellent, I'd say. Excellent to good.
No. Sorry, Mike, but Same Old Scene is top drawer Roxy music for me. I absolutely love it. Is that your phone going in? Oh, the big green van out there.
The ice cream man, yes.
No, I was saying that Same Old Scene, it's almost like an Angel Eyes Part 2, but much, much better. How it was the third single, I don't know. It should have been the first one. It's absolutely brilliant. And because it was the third single, I don't think it managed to get the top 10, because Flesh and Blood sold by the bucket load. That's one of their most successful albums. I love it. And as a bonus, if you ever buy the single, flip it over. There's a track called Lover, which could have been a single in its own right as well, but it was never on any LP. It's absolutely brilliant. So if you even Google or YouTube that, and you'll say, oh my God, that's a brilliant track. So Same Old Scene for me is definitely top drawer, although I don't think it's going to get later on this list.
Yeah, it's good, but it's not top drawer. I do like it. I prefer it. I think it's the second best single off the album.
Mm-hmm.
It should have done better, and I think it's excellent.
Should we put it in excellent then?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, now 1981. They had their only number one hit, and it was a cover of a John Lennon song, and it was their tribute to John Lennon and his Jealous Guy.
Yeah. I mean, you might say it was number one because of what it was.
It was.
Tribute to the great John Lennon. But it's still an excellent rendition of this song. In fact, I prefer it to Lennon's own version of this. Brian Ferry, gives it everything. It's heartfelt. You actually, it can bring you to tears, can't it? Because you know why he's singing it. You know why this song has been recorded. It's lovely, and as I say, I think it's better than Lennon's own version of this song. So I would say Jealous Guy for me goes into excellent to top drawer. I couldn't really decide.
Okay, I can remember this coming out, and I hated it with a passion. Really hated it, because my brother was a big John Lennon fan, and I knew the song Jealous Guy off by heart because it was played all the time in our house. And as time has gone on, I have grown to love this version, and I also prefer this now to the John Lennon version. I still don't think it's quite top drawer. I think it's excellent. My favourite part of it is the last half of it, with the music whenever he's not actually singing. As the music fades out, I think it's absolutely brilliant. So, but excellent for me for Jealous Guy.
Yeah.
For me, it's top drawer. I prefer this to John Lennon's version. I think Brian sings it with more emotion. And we all know that Brian, the songs that Brian's covered, I mean, he did a whole album of covers and he hit them out of the park. He's got a great voice. This suited Brian's vocals to John's. It's top drawer, and I love this song. It was number one while I was in hospital, so it was nice. It's a great song all the way through. So that's 2 top drawers.
Oh no!
I said excellent to top drawer.
Yes, for
I would put it in excellent. If I had to choose, it'd be excellent rather than top drawer. But I'd be happy with top drawer or whatever.
Well, I'll put it in excellent. I'll put it there for now.
Right, I've got a little beef with the same old scene, but we'll come to that when we go through them again.
Yeah.
Arse end of excellent, and it should not be.
Okay, how do you follow that up? Well, you wait a year and have a number 6 hit with more than this.
Yeah, it's serviceable 80s pop, isn't it? It's of its time. It's not a song that I'd really go out of my way to listen to nowadays. It's okay. It's good.
I would sort of tend to agree with you, but I would go maybe good to excellent. No, I'm sticking with good as well. So,
yeah, it's a little bit. Even Roxy Music succumbed to 80s production, didn't they? It's good, but that's as far as I want it.
I will say it's beautifully produced. Like the whole of the Avalon album is absolutely gorgeously produced. You know, I can't fault the production, but the song itself, I think, is just...
It's a bit meh.
It's decent.
Yeah. I'll put it in good and we'll sort out where it actually goes. Okay. Up next, still in 1982, only got to number 13. Title track, Avalon.
Right, yeah. Mike, do it justice.
Yeah,
justice.
What I'm going to say, I don't think it would disappoint you, Richard. Yeah, this is their swan song almost, wasn't it? You know, it was an absolutely brilliant flourish, you know, towards the end of their career. Yeah. It's a fantastic song. There aren't words to describe this. I was going to say it's excellent, but in this context, it's top drawer. It is really a wonderful, wonderful song. And, yeah, it's got to be right at the top there.
It is right at the top. I think between it and Virginia Plain are my 2 favourites, so it's top drawer for me. But it's the one Roxy Music single where the backing vocalists takes the plaudits. Because your girl, and I can't remember, I should have looked it up, the note that she holds near the end so high is just unbelievable. Brian Ferry's almost like a sideman singing this song, and he does it brilliantly, but it's that girl backing vocalist, which is absolutely awesome. So it's top drawer, and I would actually nearly put it in front of Virginia Plain, but I'm happy enough if it goes behind it.
Yeah, there's real atmosphere in there, isn't there?
Oh, it's simply stunning, so it is. Stunning.
Yeah, it's one of my favourite songs to listen to under headphones of any songs because of that ambience and that atmosphere. And you're right, Richard, the backing vocals on that are just outstanding. And why did it only get to number 13?
I don't know. But there you go.
That had got number 1 written all over it for me.
I know, me too.
So yeah, it's going where it's deserved the thing. We'll just put it in there and then we can sort out where it goes. And then we come to their last one. Got to number 2. Take a Chance with Me.
Yeah. It's okay. It's a strange choice for a single again. I think you get sort of about, a minute and 20 second intro before Brian comes in. And then once he does come in, it doesn't really go anywhere. It's meandering, it's pleasant enough, but it's not it's not a single. It's really not a single. I'd put this in good to average.
Ooh, I would actually put this one good to excellent. I do prefer it to more than this. I can understand the minute and a half at the start is just not needed whatsoever. But it is more of that over you type sound. It's a little bit more upbeat than more than this. And I think it is better than more than this. I'm actually going to put it excellent because I really do like it.
I don't like it at all. I just don't.
Bad luck, Richard.
Typical.
A song like Avalon got to number 13, and then this got the number 2 because it should have been the other way around, at least. I just don't.
Didn't get the number 2. Take a Chance with Me got the 20-something.
Oh, well, I missed it off.
Mm. It was released at the start of 80.
It's still horrible. I don't like it.
Oh, fair enough. Then.
If that's your last single, dearie me.
Okay.
That's all I'll say. For me, it's good to average to good. It's not poor. It's just not memorable.
Well, it's your call, Iain.
Well, as you like it, yeah, we'll put it in the bottom. Whoops, I won't put it in poor. Put it in good. So there we go. So we'll go from the bottom. We don't want to move trash, do we?
No.
No. Do we want to move the one in average? All I want is the thrill of it all. Sorry.
No, we'll keep it just fine.
Okay, we got this good one now. So what's? Go on, I'll let you two sort this one out.
What's the first one? Because I can't really see the sleeves. Well,
It's difficult to see what they are.
I think is that one. All I Want Is You.
Right. What's it? Just read the 5 of them out.
I can't see. We've got
Angel Eyes, Over You, More Than This, and Take a Chance with Me. I would put All I Want Is You at the end, personally, and I would put Take a Chance with Me in the middle. But that's my. I would actually put Take a Chance with Me second, but I would put All I Want Is You at the end. Well, I'll tell you what. There's only 2 that I really, really, really demand that are changed. So you can have whichever order you want with the good. It doesn't matter. But there's
I think Angel's Eyes is better.
I think of those 5, I would agree, Iain. It's probably the best of those 5.
So let's move on to the real good stuff.
Right. With the excellent ones. Are you allowed promotion up to top drawer? And if you're not, I would like Same Old Scene to be the best track on excellent.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh dear. I couldn't. I couldn't agree with either of those propositions, Richard.
Well, at least move a little bit to the left, please, because.
Yeah. Well, where is it at the moment? Is it right at the bottom?
Aye, last and excellent.
Yeah. It doesn't deserve to be last in the excellent category. Yeah. But I don't think it deserves to be first because you've got Jealous Guy in there for a start. Dance Away, I think, had a tune.
Yeah, we'd move Dance Away up a little bit as well.
Dance Away. There.
Yeah. What else we got? We got Street Life in there as well, haven't we? Yeah. There's some really good stuff here.
Even if you put Same Old Scene after Street Life, I would be happy enough. Because Street Life and Jealous Guy were close to being top drawer for me. Is that a compromise? I just
Yeah, why not? Why not?
So it was there, yeah.
no. Keep going. Keep one more.
No, you can't go next before Pajamarama, please.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Compromise this time.
Yeah, leave it there. Right in the middle of excellent. Come on.
Yeah,
That's
I'll tell you one
fair,
thing.
Richard. That's fair.
Those Roxy Music Excellence singles truly are excellent. You know, okay, they may not be top drawer, but they're truly excellent singles.
yeah. All 7 of them are just of the highest quality. I've got no problem with any of them singles being in that category. You can win number 1. So let's look at the gritty.
Okay. First of all, I know I'm not going to get what I would like. I would like Do the Strand promoted, not to the championship, but to Division 1. But it's not going to happen. So Do the Strand for me has to be the last one on top drawer. And I would move Avalon actually to first place.
I can't go with that. I do like Avalon, but for me, Virginia Plain is.
What's the second one?
Love is the Drug.
Yeah, I would tend to drop Love is a Drug down to 4th place.
Yeah, well, I'm happy enough with that as well.
Yeah, because I think for me, Virginia Plain has got to be first. You know, it had such an impact on me at the time, I think.
Yeah, it did me. So I mean, I was 5, and if it have an impact on a 5-year-old, says something.
You know what? If they hadn't have released a 3rd single from Avalon, Roxy's Music's best 2 singles would have been their first and their last.
Yeah.
With Virginia.
I'll go with that.
Yeah, I'll be happy with that. I mean, after all, we're saying these 4 are top drawer, aren't we?
Yeah, they're all great songs. So yeah. I think with that, that's it. So we've got Trash in the bottom, which I think The Thrill of It All, and then we have Angel Eyes, All I Want Is You. I can't remember what that one is.
Over You, and then you have More Than This, then Take a Chance with Me.
Yeah, excellent. Jealous Guy, Street Life, Pajamarama, Same Old Scene, Dance Away, both Ends Burning, and Oh Yeah, and the top drawer, Virginia Plain, Avalon, Do the Strand, and Love Is.
I think it's a good list. The only thing I'm just not comfortable with is Pajamarama is a far better song than Do the Strand, I believe.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, go on.
Never agree.
Yeah,
I would actually then possibly promote Pajamarama in the top drawer then. It's better than Do the Strand's too simple. There's a new sensation.
No, I think we do it. We'll be sitting here till.
Yeah.
I think we've got it about right.
Right. No. Fair enough.
Yeah. Let's agree to disagree, shall we?
Yeah. So once again, let's remove that. Now we've dealt with it. We can go back to us. Yeah, I've really enjoyed that. It was a tough one.
I enjoyed having a good argument about it as well. I always think it's helpful whenever we disagree respectfully.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So even good friends have had disagreements over records.
And by the way, once you stop this video, the swearing between the 3 of us will be ridiculous.
Anyway, once again, thank you very much for watching. I'm off to see the Soap Girls.
Enjoy it, Iain.
And
have fun. Have fun there.
Yeah, I don't know what we're doing in a fortnight's time. We've got to discuss that.
Yeah.
So it's goodbye for me.
Oh gosh, and it's good. The wrong place here. It's goodbye from them.
Oh, well done.
Hey, you got it right.
So thank you very much for watching. We'll see you all real soon.
All the best. Bye bye.
Okay.